What up, Richard? Timmons here. Now, here's my review for the new Netflix horror film, Mr. Harrigan's Phone. Now, this is actually based on a Stephen King novel of the same name, and it stars Jaden Martell, who you might remember from the It movie, so he's no stranger for the Stephen King lore. And you also have Don Sutherland, who's been in some horror films here and there too. Uh, now, in this film, you got Jaden Martell who plays Craig, who is this young kid, who, living in the small town, and he befriends with with this older billionaire named Mr. Herring, Mr. Herring, played by Harrigan, my bad, played by Don Sutherland. And she begins to like form this unlikely bond over their love of books and reading and stuff. But when Mr. Herring's sadly passes away, uh, character Craig discovers that not everything is dead and gone, and he ends up putting like a phone that and he ends up putting like this phone that he actually gave to Mr. Herring uh is pretty much in his pocket so it could get buried with him. And he strangely finds himself able to communicate with his friend from the grave through like his iPhone, through the iPhone. And crazy stuff ends up happening throughout. I mean, I am getting, I think, a little bit of a Final Destination vibe here, or maybe like a Death Note vibe here. Now, I actually wanted to enjoy this because I do love a good Stephen King adaptation, and the trailer for this thing looked interesting. I mean, another horror film this year with the word phone in the title. I mean, between the black phone and now this, let's just say the black phone is not good. I'm sorry. I really want to like this too because I do quite like the actors involved, like Don Sutherland. I mean, come on, he is a living legend. You of course have Jay Martell, who's a really cool young actor. I really wanted to like this film so much, but man, I was so disappointed by it. The act, like the acting by Jaden is so bad, but it's just like it doesn't really go anywhere throughout the script, and dialogue is just not all that rack up to be. I mean, there's also like this scene with like a bully that ends up going south, pretty badly. That doesn't even go anywhere, like, or even get. Man, they really dropped the ball with this thing. I mean, granted, I never really read the book or anything. Maybe if I had read the book, I'd probably appreciate it a lot more. But yeah, just like the ending really the stack up should be. I mean, this movie was also produced by Jason Blum and Ryan Murphy, by the way. And I love Ryan Murphy. I mean, obviously he's been having a killer year with the Dahmer series, but man, I guess even the best producers have a bad day in the office, and this was pretty much Ryan Murphy's bad day in the office. The movie was also directed by John Lee Hancock, who's directed movies like The Blind Side, Save Mr. Banks. He's a really cool filmmaker, but yeah, this movie just did not really was not all that pleasant. Um, it didn't really make much sense at times. I mean, yeah, it's just not all that great. And yeah, there's not really much even scares here. I mean, it just drags like it pretty much just drags throughout. So sad to say, I cannot really recommend this movie at all. And hopefully, another Stephen King adaptation will be better. Anyway, let me let you guys. Did you have a chance to check out Mr. Herring's Phone? If so, what's up? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Have you ever read the book this is even based on? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Him Messiah.